How far is it to Los Angeles?
61 miles.
Thanks a lot.
Pepperdine College, 1121 West 79th Street, Los Angeles, California. 1,100 students from 46 states and 23 foreign countries will use this address this year. 200 of them, like our new arrivals, for the first time. And as the college registers its new freshman class, there will be added excitement in the air, for Pepperdine has come of age. Yes, Pepperdine is 21 years old. But how did all this happen? A college campus doesn't suddenly appear from nowhere. It all started with a man who wished to dedicate his fortune to Christian education. That man was George Pepperdine. But let's go inside and let him tell you about it.
Pepperdine College is now of age. In this its 21st year, with the days of adolescence behind, the college is a continuing fulfillment of a dream of mine. Back in 1937, when the college greeted its first student, I believed, as I now believe, that one of the greatest contributions to the younger generation I could make was this: to establish and endow an institution of higher learning. This institution was to be a 4-year liberal arts college recognized by standard accrediting agencies. In addition, the college was to place special emphasis upon Christian living. As I now look at the college, standing head high among other colleges, my dreams have come true. It is all I have wished it to be, and I am humbly proud of my role in its birth.
Yes, Mr. Pepperdine, this is a beautiful campus and a wonderful place to spend those memorable college years because it's friendly, warm, and inviting. If you major in art or drama, you'll spend many an hour in the Fine Arts Building. If you plan to become a business executive, this is where you'll get your start. Or if your interests are in the homemaking field, you'll find what you want here. But no matter what your major, you'll not escape your mental workouts in the library. And I'm sure you wouldn't miss your physical training in the gym. Many an enjoyable hour will be spent in the auditorium. Pep rallies, plays, musicals, and the daily chapel devotionals. But perhaps the most popular building is the dining hall and its adjoining oasis, where food, music, and friendly chatter are the principal bill of fare. If you live on campus, you'll call one of these dorms your home. Maryland Hall for women and Baxter Hall for men. And if someday you should become Pepperdine College's president, this beautiful home is where you will live. Sooner or later, everyone finds his way to the post office and bookstore. And one thing is sure, you'll walk many miles on the promenade before you graduate and get well acquainted with Pepperdine's most popular co-ed, Dolores. And try as you may, you can't escape the administration building, for here it is that you find a majority of the classrooms, as well as the registration, finance, and other administrative offices. Pepperdine's academic picture, although similar to other colleges and universities throughout the country, is different in at least one important way. Small classes, in a friendly, intimate atmosphere, provide a close student-teacher relationship. First among the 15 degree-offering departments, at least alphabetically, is art. This department has two major objectives. First, to offer a general art major with emphasis in one of the following areas: drawing and painting, crafts, ceramics, interior design, and art education. Courses are also designed for students interested in commercial art or pre-architecture. Second major objective of the department is to make art more meaningful to all students by offering general art courses for non-majors. Always popular are the field studies to various Southern California art centers. Spectacular advancements in knowledge, particularly in the fields of atomic power and space exploration, have placed a new national emphasis on science. Pepperdine's three related departments, mathematics and physics, chemistry, and biological sciences, are ready to meet the challenge. These departments meet three major needs. They provide science majors with the necessary preparation to enter the numerous scientific fields. They prepare students for graduate study in medicine, dentistry, optometry, veterinary medicine, engineering, and others. They offer courses to a large number of non-majors and to those seeking to satisfy science requirements in other majors. Many of the products of these three departments become science and math teachers after graduation. Largest department in number of majors is the Business Administration and Economics Department. The principal areas of study in this field include secretarial management, designed primarily to train young women to assume positions as stenographers or secretaries. Accounting, a course of study to lead the student toward the profession of public accounting. Business education, a preparation for teaching in the business field. Economics, and general business administration, designed to train students for the fields of advertising, management, marketing, personnel administration, or salesmanship. Unusual opportunity is available in a large metropolitan center like Los Angeles for first-hand field study of business activity such as this Los Angeles Stock Exchange. English majors may concentrate their work in one of two fields, literature or journalism. Those emphasizing journalism are given practical training on the student newspaper, The Graphic. Responding to the tremendous current demand for teachers, Pepperdine has expanded its education department into one of California's finest. Designed primarily to meet the teaching standards of the California Department of Education, this department now offers a master's degree in education in addition to the general elementary and special secondary teaching credentials. Senior students are given their practice teaching at one of several nearby elementary and secondary schools in the Los Angeles City school system. Educators say the demand for teachers cannot be met for at least another 10 years, despite the stepped-up pace of the nation's schools of education such as Pepperdine. Whether in preparation for a professional career or to learn the fundamentals of good homemaking, Pepperdine co-eds can find what they seek in the well-developed Department of Home Economics. This department concentrates its study into four major fields: family life and home administration, with emphasis on personal development, marriage and the family, clothing and related arts, including designing, tailoring, children's clothing, and home arts and crafts. Foods and nutrition aimed at preparing the student to meet the requirements of the American Dietetic Association, and education and research, a training program designed to train the student for teaching home economics in the high school. The psychology department assists the student to prepare for professional work in clinical and industrial psychology, education, social services, psychiatric social work, and ministerial counseling. Outstanding among the services offered by this department is the Psychology Speech Clinic, which has been organized to serve the students on campus as well as the community. Psychological services include individual counseling, testing, and group or play therapy. Pepperdine's Religion Department offers a basic knowledge of the Bible to every student in the college, and it helps all students to relate the whole of life to Christian principles and ideals. The value of this latter objective is emphasized to students in the daily chapel devotions. The department encourages advanced study of the scriptures and provides training for ministers, teachers, and church leaders. And it provides a broad but practical graduate program leading to the Master of Arts degree. With jet air transportation and rockets decreasing the time required to move from one part of the world to another, mastery of one or more foreign languages is taking on increasing importance. Pepperdine's Department of Foreign Languages offers courses in Spanish, French, German, Italian, Greek, and Hebrew. It also offers work toward the general secondary credential for students wishing to become language teachers. Pepperdine has long been known for its outstanding debate and forensics teams, and for the quality of its dramatic productions. Here is the dress rehearsal for a student production of Oklahoma.
Dogs and cats will dance in the meadow, birds and frogs will sing all together, and the cold will hop, the wind will whistle as we rattle along, the clouds will move in the clover, the river will ripple out a whispered song, and whisper it over and over. Forever, don't you wish you'd go on forever? Don't you wish you'd go on forever and you'd never stop in that shiny little Surrey with a fringe on the top?
Pepperdine conducts an extensive and varied physical education program designed to satisfy the needs of the entire student body. Every Pepperdiner must complete 4 semesters of activity classes in physical education. Director of Athletics, Robert L. Duck Dowell, can best introduce you to the college's well-rounded athletic program.
We are very proud of our overall athletic program here at Pepperdine. We play a full intercollegiate schedule in football, basketball, baseball, and track, tennis. 3/4 of our men on campus participate in our athletic program either at the intramural or the varsity level. Serving as both athletic director and basketball coach, I might tell you that we play in one of the toughest basketball conferences in the United States, the West Coast Athletic Conference. Our conference includes the University of San Francisco, St. Mary's, Santa Clara, and San Jose State. We have been the Western Regional representatives in the NCAA once and participated in the NAIA playoffs 9 different times, advancing to the finals once. One of our top players, Nick Guzlich, was named on the All-American team in 1945. Many of our former players are now coaching throughout California and on the West Coast. If you can hit the hoop, come on out. We can use you here at Pepperdine.
Pepperdine first attracted national recognition in varsity athletics with its outstanding relay teams. A major track event in California seldom passes without the appearance of Pepperdine trackmen on the victory stand. Southern California produces more than its share of the nation's tennis champions. And Pepperdine holds its head high in this popular sport. Coach Derrick has consistently produced one of the best small college tennis teams on the West Coast. Coach John Salinas can best describe his favorite sports, football and baseball.
Our turnout for football at Pepperdine is always good, and the interest runs high. And who knows, maybe this year we'll come up with a couple of little All-Americans like Wixie Robinson and Darwin Horn. The boys are going to have to really work this year with the competition we're playing. And if you want to play football and are willing to hustle, you can play ball for me. Many of our athletes double in sports, such as I do in coaching football and baseball. Pepperdine every year is a strong contender for the NCAA baseball playoffs. In fact, in 1957, we were the only team to defeat the University of California on their way to the national championship. And this was in the finals of the Western Regional playoffs. With a little help in the pitching, if we get that good pitching, we expect to be a top contender again this year. If you got the ability on that gridiron, you can hit, run, and throw, we want you. Come on over and see Coach Doll and myself, and we'd be glad to show you around.
Whether you're after that varsity letter or cheering for the team from the stands, you're a rare Pepperdiner if you don't take part in some way in the athletic program.
Let's see right now the great big wave spell out. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Down! 8, 3, 8, 8. Wait!
And there's nothing that quite compares with the excitement of a football game. Or the thrill you get from watching the Wave Basketeers knock over some of the nation's best. There are, of course, other non-academic elements to a Pepperdiner's campus life. Resident students spend a great deal of time in their respective dormitories. This is one of the rooms in Maryland Hall for women. A friendship has blossomed here where the fellows meet their dates in Maryland Hall. And for the fellows, it's Baxter Hall for men. Students seldom wait with great anticipation for an opportunity to visit the campus infirmary. But when illness develops, it's a comfort to know competent medical assistance is always at hand. The Oasis is the noisiest, most confusing spot on campus. But at some time during each day, nearly every student on campus will wander in here to chat with friends, grab a quick soda, or perhaps listen to his favorite tune on the jukebox. Aside from one's own family and the church, no other influence plays so great a role in the life of a college graduate as his 4 years of campus life. Here it is that one's professional career germinates and begins to take shape, and here it is that lifelong friendships are established. For this reason, the problem of selecting the right college becomes one of the most important decisions of one's life. If one's future is to revolve around the friends he makes at college, then he must ensure that future by attending a college made up of a faculty and student body of high ideals. Pepperdine College is a Christian college dedicated to developing the real, lasting qualities we all admire. And the campus setting in beautiful Southern California is incomparable. There's so much to do. One can't find time in 4 years to get it done. Whether at the beach, the mountains, or sailing on the blue Pacific, it's lots of fun when you're with friends you enjoy, especially when those friends are fellow Pepperdiners. Can you enjoy a warm morning swim in the Pacific and ski in the afternoon in nearby mountain resorts? This is Southern California. But no matter how much fun one has at the beach or mountains, there's still no place like home. And to these two young people, the Pepperdine campus is home. And it will remain so until that eventful day when they receive their coveted diplomas and step out to establish their own futures and their own homes. Commencement day at Pepperdine is always a day of mixed emotions. Happiness at the successful conclusion of 4 years of concentrated study. Sadness at the thought of leaving one's countless college friends. But Somehow, Pepperdiners, wherever they may be, seem to get together. Encouraged by an active alumni program, which is spearheaded by the executive secretary and his staff, with offices in the Alumni House on campus. Pepperdine alumni are now well established in all of the professions. Gordon Hahn, Los Angeles City Councilman. Dr. William Allen, medical doctor. Les Baxter, musical director and composer. The list could go on almost endlessly through the more than 3,000 alumni. Perhaps you have been able to catch just a glimpse of the spirit of Pepperdine in this brief pictorial tour to understand why her students are so enthusiastic and her alumni so loyal, and to understand why George Pepperdine can look with deep satisfaction at his child who has come of age, Pepperdine College, and say, as I now look at the college, standing head high among other colleges, my dreams have come true. It is all I have wished it to be, and I'm humbly proud of my role in its birth.